Welcome. Okay, I'm gonna keep this live broadcasting um, safe here on my channel, YouTube channel. Ooh, I have a YouTube channel. I barely use it. I should use it more often. I know. Okay, so we're here to talk about Journey Talks and the last round. So the last story was a mystery story about a crime that happened in the city of Cape Town. And so as we usually do on week one, we talk about the context. So we talked a lot about the history, the geography, the culture of Cape Town in South Africa, the languages, all about it. And then week two, we found out the list of words that we would be focusing on during our round and the words that would be repeated over and over throughout the story. That would happen in week three. So week three is the week that we is the week that we learn about the story itself. And then this time, week four was about not going back to all of the endings, because we have an interactive story. So there could be 8 different storylines, 8 different endings to the story. But we didn't go through all 8 endings like we did last time. We just went back to find out about 2 other endings. Because we have a morning session and an evening session, we ended up having 2 complete different stories. So I just showed the other group's version of the story to the opposite group, and just another option of ending, a final ending of the story. We talked, we made connections, we reviewed the words, we had a lot of fun talking about mysterious stories and eerie stories related to our hometowns and our country. Some people don't live in Brazil. Some people live abroad. So they had the opportunity to share about the place where they live and interesting facts about that place. So why I want to focus this time. Every month I do a live and I talk about specific details like who is this for, and I'm not going to focus on this right now. I want to tell you, before we go to specific details on the course, I want to tell you why I chose to create a course based on stories. Because as a student, I put myself in your shoes. I think I try to imagine myself as a student. That's what I'm trying to say here. And as a student, I hate lessons that are too objective, maybe, or maybe too rational, maybe too. Okay, let's think of the vocabulary for a moment. On a traditional lesson, we would have a slide with a list of words, their meanings, maybe a quick game to match the definition to the word, and then we would read a short text and the words would be there, maybe, and that's it. So the chances of you using and remembering those words are very little because you only saw them for the first time on a list and then again on a paragraph. That's it. But what if I add, okay, we have to, introduce the students to the meanings of the new words. Of course, I have a game where we try to find out what is the definition to which word, and okay, that's okay. That's part of the process. But after this, I before we even get to the story, I show them videos, real life videos, people using these words on a daily basis. And then I ask questions, making connections between these videos, the contexts of these videos to their real life. So there you go. You're not just looking at the word on the text. You are literally watching someone use that word and then having someone ask you to think, how can you use that word in your life, in your context? How can you apply that meaning to something that makes sense to you in your life? When we finish doing that, that's what we do on week 2. We try to create a connection between that meaning to the students' lives. So that would be okay. That would be good. But then on week 3, we have a whole story created to explore the meaning of these words every day. And the story, as any book, any good book that you read, any good movie that you watch, to your brain, it's not just looking at a photo. You are really emotionally connected to that story. So it's not just rational. You know what I mean? You connect the meaning of these words to your emotions. So you not only know the definition of these words, you also uh, you feel the context when it's appropriate to use it, when you just feel like you have to use that word. You know what I'm saying? So stories, they make sense because they make a connection between what's rational, what's the fact, to your emotions. And that what makes the words stay in your memory. They make sense completely. They completely make sense to you, to your brain. So I have asked my students, and all of them have said that they can see, they can feel a difference in their vocabulary growth. They have extended their vocabulary. Even students that have only been there for one round, 1 month. So I really, truly believe that this story-based course will help you not only improve your speaking skills, because we have moments that we speak and we make, reviews and connections. We share stories and uh, everything, but we also really we take these words and we make it our own words. It becomes part of our English, our dictionary in our brain. So that's why I truly believe that this works and this is good. And this is a problem that people that have learned English, they already understand most of everything that's said. They have a good listening. They have quite a good speaking skill, but they have limited vocabulary. This happens from people among people from the intermediate level to advanced level, even teachers of English. Especially if we teach beginners, we don't have the opportunity to explore and learn more words or more difficult words. So this is also a great opportunity for English teachers to explore and learn new words. People who feel like when they are talking in English, they wish they just could know the right word to express the feelings that they want to share. So that's it. I used emotions and feelings a lot. And in our society, we usually think of these things as negative things. We usually want the rational, use of grammar. And we don't really understand that speaking a language like Portuguese, for example, it's a part of who we are. It's not just a tool that I use to communicate. It's part of who I am. I express myself in Portuguese, and I can use English to express myself as well. And emotions are a big part of it. So emotions and stories, they make the rational, the grammar, the the words and their definitions, they make all of that make sense. You see what I mean? So that's why I really believe in this method. So our stories are not only good and thrilling, and these are not my words, these are my students' words. They are also interactive. So we have had 4 stories so far. Only the first one wasn't an interactive story. I have been creating interactive stories for 3 months. So next month, this new round, it's still going to be an interactive story, but we're not going to choose which way we will go next every single day. We will do that only at the end. So your responsibility for the end of the story will be great. It's only one choice. What's it going to be? And then we'll find out how the ending that the group chooses will go. And why did I say every day? Because we meet almost every day. We don't have long sessions. We have 15-minute sessions from Monday through Thursday. It's enough time to have your full attention. You are still very happy and focused, and then it's over. Better than 60 minutes that your focus and your attention fluctuates. Sometimes you're really tired, or sometimes you don't even have 60 minutes in your week to just sit and learn English and use English, right? So this is much better, much practical. And our meeting every day helps us remember and keep everything fresh instead of just meeting once a week for 60 minutes. So this is another detail about our course. It's based on stories. We have short sessions every day from Monday through Thursday. What else can I tell you? Like I said, it's an upper intermediate or advanced student course. This is our focus. So everything happens in English. If you're here and if you can understand me, you're fine. You can join me. Okay, let me just check my script and see if I forgot to tell you anything about the course. Yeah. Besides it being based on stories and being separated into short practical sessions, it's also gamified, which means we have scores for people who are there every day on the live, participating in the live sessions. We have points for people who find Easter eggs throughout the content that I create. Sometimes there are surprise draws for no reason, and somebody gets an extra point just because. So this makes the course feel more fun and more fresh and relaxed, not just so uptight. You know what I mean? Some people, they are afraid of speaking in English. They are afraid of making mistakes. And if you bring this fun environment into the course, it makes all the difference. Yeah, so we have gamification. And of course, throughout the sessions themselves, we have some games. But that's not all of it, okay? It's the whole interaction, how the course is built. Everything is gamified. We even have a journey board that we see how far we are going in our monthly journey as a group together. So, oh yeah, I didn't tell you. I told you that we meet from Monday to Thursday, but I didn't tell you what time. We have 2 options, actually. You can meet with us in the morning from 7:30 to 7:45 in the morning. And if you missed that session, you can still join us on the same day from 6:15 or 6:15 to 6:30. Okay? I don't record everything let everybody watch it because I want to encourage everybody to be there in the live session to interact with their friends, and so that's the point. So I don't let people watch the recording every day. If you are there every single day and then you miss only one session on that week, I will send you the link of that one day that you missed. Okay, that's it. Because I want you to be there. I want you to speak English. I don't want you just to watch people speak. Okay, so doors are open. You can join us. And you have 24 hours only. So this way on Monday, you can join us and start from week 1. We're gonna start week 1 with the context of our next story, and you can start from day 1. So that's why I only open doors once a month when one round of 4 weeks end, and we are about to start a new round. This is when you can join me. So doors are open. If you still have any questions, please come and reach me. I am open to answer any questions you might have. Oh, yeah, and so you can pay for this subscription. The format of this course is it's a subscription. You have to enroll. I'm going to leave the link in the description of this video. It's 100 reais per month. You can use your credit card, you can use boleto, and you can use Pix. Okay, so I guess I've already talked about everything I had to. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. This is it. I hope you can join us. See ya. Bye-bye.